You know, some people will buy a certain type of car just to be different or maybe go against the grain a little bit. And then some people will take that car, make some changes to be even more different. Just like my friend JP Pena in his 73 Travelall. What a cool guy. What a cool build.
I am JP Pena. I'm out of Houston, Texas.
Does JP mean anything?
John Paul.
There we go.
The secret is out now. Damn it!
All right, what is that behind you? Year, make, and model.
That is my 1973 International Harvester Travelall 1010 two-wheel drive half-ton, usually what that depicts.
Okay. And how long have you had it?
Somebody asked earlier, I think 17, maybe 17.
You've had that for 17 years?
Yeah, something
really?
like that. Yep.
Okay, what kind of shape was it when you got it?
I would say, well, it depends, I guess, who you ask. In our world, it's probably like a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Needed some rust repair that we didn't do anything with. Just, you know, threw some mud over it. But it was decent. I bought it from the original owner, and the last years of it, he used it as a to check cows on his property, on his pasture. So all the inner fender wells were caked up with cow patties. And originally was looking for a 60s, mid-60s Travelall, rounded rear glass, and I couldn't find one solid enough to build. So this one was kind of settled. So once I got it, then it was, I drove it for maybe a year or two just around town, shaved some white walls on it, and then finally decided to paint it. The first International that started it was a 66 1000A, just another half-ton pickup. I thought it was an F100. Like, just the front end, I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's not a Ford.
That's not a Ford.
And I was intrigued because I'm always looking for some type of different canvas.
Sure, yeah.
I'll be the first to tell everybody that I'm not an international guru. I don't know all the makes, models, or years, or these are only a certain amount made during this amount of time.
Yeah.
I just like them because it's a different canvas.
Your Instagram name is the IH Builder.
Yeah.
So you build IHs, I guess.
Yeah, that's what started it, was the, I had the green truck before even the Instagram page, and then the Travelall really kind of launched it and decided to make it up.
And I'm glad I see that sticker there. I think I saw one of those maybe at a pole at the airport somewhere.
Yeah,
You leave those places?
I get around.
If you could pick a favorite besides yours, like model.
Wow, that's a good one. I think now, today, it's the crew cab Travelette long bed. Yeah, we call it a cowboy Cadillac in Texas.
Cowboy Cadillac.
Oh, man.
Not many people would have a Travelall look like this.
Well, I can explain the culture that I kind of grew up with.
Okay.
It is not what, to me, in my mind only, is not what Harvesters in the Holler is. But I've been accepted, you know, open arms, thankfully, and I started showing this at Harvester Homecoming, Fort Wayne, Indiana, the original plant, and we finished building it. We towed it out there, set it in front of everybody, and just stood back and watched the old guys, like, you know. So it was about half and half acceptance, but you know, we don't build it for that. We just
Looking at it again here, I still see the IH emblem, and the first time I met you, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, and the hood was open. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I thought for sure
there
would be some sort of LS or something in there. You kept the original 345 or 390?
345, yeah. In my mind, it's all about your age. So, like, I'm not an artist, but that's the only closest thing I can say to compare to what I'm thinking when it comes to vehicles, is that you change with age. You know, we liked the Fast and Furious shit when we were younger, or whatever it was, or we used to put neon lights underneath trucks and stuff. So, you know, you're evolving, and then I started getting to the age where I need to build stuff more timeless, especially if I'm going to keep it. It's not for a sponsor build and that I need to sell and build another one. So that was the whole idea, is I have to put my own custom take on it.
People just go crazy, or do you leave notes on it and things like that?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I don't know, you know, sticks out like a sore thumb, just like you drive yours around. You get a lot of looks, a lot of nice Suburban, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet Suburban. But, well, I think the most hours came in suspension, because obviously they don't make anything for these trucks. So it was probably 2 to 3 months, because we didn't have a lift at the time at my buddy's shop, so he built everything on a stack of cinder blocks underneath each 4 corners. So stripped down to just 2 frame rails and your cross members, and then the rear is a little bit simpler because I think the base for any air ride suspension rear is a 2-link with a crossbar or something to keep your rear end centered, and then you kind of go from there if you want a 4-link for more articulation or whatever. But the front end, start from nothing with basically like a plumb bob, and then you're building control arms, and we've used a spindle off of the seat for a C10, and a brake kit from Classic Performance Parts, which I think we re-drilled the rotors to work for the wheels and whatnot. But yeah, that's
it was a lot of work.
A lot of work. I think that was probably the most part.
Yeah.
And then the engine bay. So we showed it for a while with the engine closed, and it was, I mean, you didn't pop the hood because it was.
You didn't want anybody to see it.
Yeah, it's all.
And now you do.
Still, yeah.
Now you do.
But we did the engine bay. That was another 4 or 5 months.
Wow,
probably.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your best memory in this car?
In this one? Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's kind of X-rated.
Is it? That's funny.
Right? No, I'm just kidding. I would have to probably say the longer road trips with my son.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I think I get pretty anxious when it comes to long road trips, especially if I'm driving it. Yeah. You know, a little bit less when trailering it, but yeah, I just, for whatever reason, I need to just let go and let God, as they say. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So I've gone 10, 20 steps forward and taken hundreds back on the same project. So to me, that's not really the worst. I can say if we're talking about another truck that I have, the one that caught fire, that one sucked. Great truck, complete, one owner. Was teaching my son how to change oil and different things on it, and we were putting in a pipe rack in the back to hold this big giant aluminum canoe that I wanted to put on with it. Have it lowered, had a whole look with it, and I'm driving it back home that afternoon, and I see a little puff of smoke come out the dash speaker grill, and I was like, oh, that's not good. So all I had was a bottle and a half of water on the bench, put it in there, and then flames kicked up from underneath the dash, and there was an exit there, thankfully. Got off the freeway, and it was 2 minutes or something.
Gone?
Yeah. Oh. So, but that one we're rebuilding still.
Any future plans? It's done.
With this one?
Yeah.
I want to pull the motor again.
Do you?
Yeah. So that block was machined, decked, honed, I mean, to where I thought I'm gonna order an entire motor gasket kit for it, and we can just stick cork and rubber gaskets on, torque down, and we'll be good. What I should have did was a little gasket maker, stick the gasket on, maybe a little more gasket maker, because nothing is true on these. The stamping and stuff for IH stuff was a little off. Yeah. So it still has leaks. Exhaust manifold, the Cerakote that I originally had done didn't really last, so I want to pull the motor again and brighten up stuff.
Well, don't chip anything when you take it out, right? All right, this is the last question I ask everybody. Would you ever sell it?
I don't know. I don't really have a reason to sell it. If somebody really wanted it and came to
Give you enough money, sure.
Sure.
Maybe. Did I hit record?